That's Adam. Thank you to Pataki Earth.
Good morning.
How are
Welcome
you?
to the morning show. Just making sure we're here.
We are here.
8 degrees now in Jackson. Oh, that's an improvement over yesterday.
Yeah, last night though, or yesterday during the day, the wind was awful.
It was really cold.
It was frigid. Yes, it was.
Wind chill values as low as 4 below zero during the day today. So the strong winds will continue.
Let's take a look outside. Our fresh weather. Ugh, cold. Cold. When's it gonna warm up?
Saturday, but not a lot. We could get to 34 on Saturday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That would be very nice. Last night, I ran into Greg O'Connor.
Greg O'Connor.
Greg O'Connor enjoying retirement at the 8th grade girls basketball games last night, and him and I are not allowed to sit next to each other anymore. We had some fun officials last night. They were a good time, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were.
They were great officials.
Yeah, they were awesome. They were fun.
One of the gentlemen came into the stands and tried to take a quarter away from my grandson.
One of the referees came, he tried to give my nephew the basketball, and then I took the basketball, and then I threw the basketball up in the stands. It was...
You were throwing it around like a beach ball at a concert.
Well, I was, you remember at Michigan games when you'd get a football and they'd try and throw it over the stadium?
Yeah.
Out of the stadium? That's what I was trying to do,
Oh.
but didn't work. So, yeah, we got another one tonight. Hopefully we have the same crew. Be a good time. Everyone's doing their best.
The Jackson College Black History Month continues, and the celebration today includes a luncheon. The whole community is invited to come out to Burt Walker Hall in the big community room. They will have a variety of attractions, including entertainment by Brandon Marcel on the flute, and he's fantastic. They will have a luncheon with authentic soul food and beverages, all free. Now, I was at the Hispanic Heritage Luncheon last summer, and the spread was incredible.
Yes.
And the Jackson College Food Service handles it, and I'm sure it's going to be just as spectacular. So come out, enjoy a free lunch, enjoy entertainment by Brandon Marcel, a program, and hear more about the contributions of Black Americans as Jackson College continues to celebrate the history of Black History Month.
Staying out at Jackson College this weekend, they're having a great show. It's the Wizard of Oz on ice, and that'll be on Saturday. You can buy tickets right now, jccmi.edu/Potter Center, and this should be fun. I don't know how they do the ice, and I'm very excited to see.
I think they have a special plastic,
Like a fake ice?
fake ice.
Really?
Yeah, they don't use real ice
Oh,
in the Potter Center.
okay. Well, either way, it'll be a great show. Looking forward to that. Center Stage Jackson also has a show coming up, Escanaba in Da Moonlight. Not The Moonlight, Da Moonlight.
Dumb Moonlight.
Written by your mentor, Jeff Daniels. And that's going to be at the Ruth Day Theater. And there is 3 showings, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So check that out, centerstagejackson.org.
No ice. First time the Ruth Day Theater has been used in decades. So if you want to see it,
Yeah.
it's been renovated. The whole Potter Center, really, every bit of it's been touched with renovation, and the whole thing looks brand new.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I would suggest that schools, if you don't have the proper auditorium, which we only have a few that do, go out to JC and have your people out there, for sure. So we are enjoying Cafe Fuel coffee. I brought my own cup, though, over there.
Hefty cup.
Hefty cup. Cafe Fuel across the street. I am enjoying espresso this morning. What are you having?
I'm having Cafe Fuel coffee.
Just coffee? Very nice.
Regular coffee.
Very good.
Delta CEO Ed Bastian was making the rounds on the morning news shows today. And you know what he says about that plane in Toronto that tipped over? He says we can't talk about it while the investigation is ongoing. Well, it's clear what happened.
So what did he say?
Well, I mean, just say
Would
what
he
happened.
even admit that it flipped?
Has he talked? If you were the CEO of Delta, would you call the pilot up and say, I'm curious what happened? I would.
That would be
And
my
then-
first call.
Yeah, I
the
understand
pilot.
that they have to do the investigation, but maybe to allay the fears of travelers worldwide, particularly through North America, the CEO could say something more reassuring.
Well, what did he say?
He said, I can't comment while the investigation is underway.
And that could take up to a year.
And they showed the video, you know, the right wheel hit first, collapsed.
Oh, well, that's what happened.
That's
then.
what happened, but we could see that, and then the plane tipped over, skidded on its roof, burst into flames. We saw all that.
Yeah, so what do we need an investigation for?
And I saw more people. I saw additional video that has come out with more people carrying bags. I saw a woman carrying one of those suit bags, those that they have to hang in the front.
Might have a job
Somehow
interview.
she got that out of the front, which would have been in the back. And
Yeah,
was
you're going to
able-
die on this hill, aren't you? Yeah.
No, I just think it's important that people know that next time they're on a flight that tips
Well,
over.
I'm going to present this question to Dr. Sinkoff, who will join us. And him being a doctor, if he had some medical equipment in his bag, would he leave the bag on the plane or take the bag? Because then maybe he could assist some folks with the contents of that bag.
Solution is simple. The things you really need, like your medicine, you would put in
Hey, medicine?
you would put in a one of those things that they carry babies in, a front backpack, a front pack.
I don't know that you, I don't know.
And
that-
before the plane, actually the whole time the plane's in the air, keep that there. Then you can reach your snacks, you can reach your medicine, and then if you have to get out in an emergency, you're already strapped. It's already strapped to you, so it would take more time to take it off to get out. Just go with it, and that's what I'm
And
gonna do.
if anyone watching is, would like to feel sorry for me, yes, I took my father to the Masters, and we took an airplane. It was horrible. Gosh.
Got
Thank God we sat in the front row. I mean, I don't know what would have happened had we not.
the police blotter this morning from the Michigan State Police Jackson Post. Traffic policing dispatched deer in roadway. What does that mean?
There's
Dispatched. You know what I think it means?
a deer fell out. Yeah,
It was a deer that wasn't quite dead yet.
a
and
deer
they-
kill. Yeah.
They killed the deer.
Put the deer out of its misery,
Uh-huh.
as my grandparents used to say.
It was a slow day for the state police. They also investigated a suspicious situation. Vehicle hit a mailbox and drove off.
I saw an interesting situation yesterday as I was getting on 94 West to head to Concord. There was a state police officer that had a car pulled over on the roundabout.
Oh, no.
So the car pulled over on the roundabout, which was interesting. I hadn't seen that before. So
Well, I would blame the driver that was stopped.
I agree.
Just
yeah.
don't stop in a roundabout.
Yeah, that's not a good, not a good place to
Keep
to
going
stop.
until.
Yeah.
You know what they say? They keep going to get to a well-lit, populated parking lot, in case it's a fake cop.
Well, it wasn't a fake cop.
You never
It
know.
wasn't a fake cop.
I mean, all you see in the rearview mirror is the light.
This was a state cop.
That it's the pink light. For some reason, they have pink.
Yeah.
The
Hey, Michigan State won last night. They beat
It's-
Purdue.
perfect.
Yeah, so we're getting set up for the Friday showdown. Michigan and Michigan State. Should be a great game.
They've already come up with a pre-tournament bracket, and
Really?
they have Michigan in the West
As a 4 seed?
as a 4 seed,
Yeah.
and Michigan State in the East. And they would eventually meet if they both continued.
Well, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? I think it's been 25. This is the 25th anniversary of the 2000 Michigan State Championship. It's also the 25th anniversary of the last time a Big Ten team has won the national title. I
That-
think.
No, that
No,
can't
Wisconsin
be right.
won once, didn't they? No. Has anyone won since 2000 in the Big Ten?
No, that can't be right.
I don't think anyone's won. But you made me second guess myself there for a second.
I know J.D. Danielewicz will know, and he'll let me know.
David Rice, can you find out if any Big Ten team has won since Michigan State in the year 2000?
The Big Ten and the SEC are meeting this week. You know what they're talking about?
Merging.
Getting rid of the college football playoff, scrapping it.
Well, it was awful this year, for sure. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, you know, the price of eggs in New York City, someone said they saw them in a supermarket for $24 a dozen.
Really?
I don't know, this is the second time this has happened, but eggs just can't get a break. Another truck carrying a load of eggs crashed in Tuesday's winter weather, according to the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, and all the eggs were destroyed.
What a...
Look at that. So, I mean, that's,
The roads look awful,
Yeah.
wherever this was. You said Omaha, Nebraska?
it was Oklahoma.
Oklahoma,
Yeah,
same thing.
Close.
Those were the egg containers? Could you pull that back up?
Yeah.
Let me see that again.
And you know what? The driver thought
You know what it looks like? It looks like packages of needles.
it's eggs.
Okay. Okay. We have confirmation that no Big Ten team has won the men's national title since the year 2000. That was Mateen Cleaves, Mo Peterson, Hudson. I almost can remember.
Really?
11
That
of
was
their
the last
players.
one?
The last Big Ten team, yeah,
Wow.
2000. That was when I was in high school, Bart, believe
Mm-hmm.
it or not. Amazing. It's been too long. Been way, way too long. It's time now for our I've Been Framed photo of the week. And we'd like to thank Amy and her team over at I've Been Framed. And this shot comes from the 3rd through 8th grade tournament over at Jackson College. So many people in Jackson, they spend their weekends in these gyms, whether they're playing volleyball, basketball, indoor soccer, training, so many things. But this was a cool tournament at Jackson College. They have a great 3rd through 8th grade tournament every year. And can I get one more shot of this photo? I really like this young Jackson athlete's shoes. He's got like a little bit of a Penny Hardaway going there with the orange. I like that. Very, very cool.
Thanks to JTV's John Lucas Jr.
Yeah,
for that
great
great
photos.
shot.
So if you'd like a photo and frame that looks that good, it's easy. Just call Amy and her team at I've Been Framed, and they'll have that to you like that.
Well, we have no shortage of snow, and for those that enjoy outdoor activities like snowmobiling, skiing, and so on, we're set. Last year we weren't. In China, there's a snow shortage, and there's this attraction called the Chengdu Snow Village.
This is in China?
Yeah, people travel to see this. And the problem is, the visitors thought, you know, that doesn't really look like snow. And it turns out it's not. It was an unconvincing mixture of
Unbelievable.
cotton and soapy water
That's what's happening over there?
in China. The fake snow in China. So they littered this around the area and said, yes, come to the Snow Village. The tourists were upset, and the attraction has been shut down while officials look into other options. And I believe, you know, in China, those people will probably be taken out and shot.
I was actually going to say that, Bart. I believe that if you pull that building up again one more time, that the proprietors were probably taken behind that woodshed and assassinated.
The orange plastic Halloween pumpkin hanging off the rafters, is that what that is?
I don't know, but
No, it's not. It's
interesting.
Chinese lantern.
I'm not sure what that is, Bart. The Home Builders Association is having their HBA show this weekend. You're invited Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All our friends will be there. It should be a great time. And on Friday, there's Ladies' Night. Check out Ladies' Night. There's going to be wine and chocolate
And-
available.
massages.
And massages. Now, I'm not sure what the massages are going to look like. I'm envisioning those chair massages that anytime we go to a two-story mall, you like to find the chair massage.
No, I don't. I do not do the chair massage. I don't do the chair massage. Speaking of two-story malls.
Have you ever sat in a mall chair massager?
Never.
I wouldn't for $1 million.
Because
Well, I would.
I see the people that get. And
What
plus-
about at the airport?
Never. No.
I flew with Adam once, and I went to the Johnston Murphy store, and he went next door, and I looked in, and he was getting one of those elbow massages from someone.
At
It
the
was
airport,
ridiculous.
The Johnston Murphy.
I was at the Johnston Murphy store. Adam
Speaking
said he'd be right back.
of two-story malls, the Fairlane Town Center. Remember how glorious that was at one time? Well, they're not plowing, and the city of Dearborn is saying
I saw this. They're never going to pay it.
you're going to have to plow the lot. And the people that own the Fairlane Town Center, they have malls all over the country where they're getting their lights shut off, the water shut off. They're not paying the electric bill. They're not paying taxes.
Yeah.
Guess what other mall they own?
Westwood?
Westwood Mall.
The Monroeville Mall.
It's like,
You know, one of the most iconic. Well, okay, so they were fined $40,000 for not plowing.
yeah.
I'm sure they'll pay it.
Dearborn sent over trucks and plowed
That was nice.
the mall.
And then they sent an invoice to Fairlane.
Yeah.
Impressive. One of America's greatest malls in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, the Monroeville Mall, which was an iconic family stop for us on the way home. That property has been purchased by Walmart, and they may turn that into a Walmart branded mall.
A wall mall?
A Walmart mall.
Oh, big scores, big news in high school sports.
Tons of big news in high school sports. It's time now for our scoreboard presented by Center for Family Health. There's a new pharmacy open at the center. Check them out. It's open for everyone. There's even a drive-through. Here's our scoreboard. The crew was out at Concord last night. That was a great game. Concord held on to beat Springport by 9. That was a fun game. Concord's going to host the district in Division IV Western boys basketball. They knocked Coldwater into tie for the lead in the I-8 with a victory. Western girls remains undefeated in the I-8 play. And Columbia girls claim the Western Division title in the Cascades Conference with a victory over Jonesville. And Columbia will play Grass Lake Saturday in the Girls Cascades Conference Championship, and that is the exact same matchup that the boys had. So the two best teams, boys and girls in the Cascades, are Columbia and Grass Lake. Here's what's coming up on deck tonight.
That'll be at Spring Arbor University.
Spring Arbor University this Saturday, and we'll have photos, video highlights, and coverage. So we're looking forward to that.
I hope they turn the lights on.
Which lights?
Well,
I like I heard you say this yesterday.
Yeah.
I love when the rest of the arena is dark and just the floor is lit.
Well, I'm speaking from a photographer's perspective.
Understood.
Light is
Yeah, understood.
helpful.
Hey, the Jackson YMCA is extending its promo, and right now you can join for free. $0 join fees when you join today. They also have a 24/7 key fob that works at the downtown location and Summit branch, and you can get that right now as well.
I have the date of the ribbon cutting, grand opening of the Jackson YMCA,
It is
June 26th.
very good. Awesome. Looking forward to that.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up, including our in-house doctor, Dr. Jacob Sinkoff from IEP, who joins us right after this break.